Hey, hey again, and welcome inside. I know that one of the reasons why a lot of people stall and completely avoid hosting people in their home is because you have to deal with the food, right? What am I going to feed these people? And sometimes we're hesitant because we don't want to spend a lot of money on the food component. Well, let me let you in on a little secret. I'm actually no chef. And quite frankly, I don't enjoy slaving away in the kitchen, but I do enjoy having people over. So let me let you in on a couple of quick tips and quick tricks and how I go about making sure that people are fed, that they're not walking around drinking and hungry, all right? But doing it in a way that doesn't break the bank and doing it in a way that's simple, all right? I want you to give yourself permission to just start hosting people in your home. But I want you to do it in a way that's comfortable for you and in a way that doesn't break the bank. So let's talk about the very first recipe, if you will, that is a go-to for me when I want to make sure that people have something on their stomach, but I don't want to be slaving away in the kitchen all day. Now I have to give a shout out to my big sister, Keisha Couliari, because she introduced me to this recipe many years ago. And what's so funny is that she and I never named it. So I think it's time for me to take some nominations on who wants to name this recipe. But let me tell you a bit about the ingredients, okay? So you're gonna need 2 bell peppers. My sister actually likes to use cut up green bell peppers and red bell peppers, but I took it in another direction today and I used orange bell peppers. So just diced green and orange bell peppers. You'll need that. You'll also need some scallions, diced as well, because that'll serve as your topping, which I'll show you in just a second. You're gonna need some shredded cheese. I like to use shredded cheddar cheese because it makes the color pop a little bit more and I like the way it tastes. And then you're gonna need equal parts sour cream and cream cheese blended together, okay? So what I do is I bake crescent rolls. So of course this is a cooked crescent roll. I bake crescent rolls in the oven according to the ingredients on the back. And you take your sour cream and cream cheese mix and you just spread it on there, which I've already pre-done for your viewing pleasure today, all right? Now I do need to add the rest of my toppings and I'll do that real time, okay? So you're just gonna take a little bit of your orange or red bell peppers, whatever color you decided to actually select, okay? You're gonna drop that right there on your cooked crescent roll. You're gonna take the other color, bell pepper. This is my second color, which is green. You're gonna drop that right here on top of the crescent roll. You're gonna add in your cheddar cheese and of course add it to your liking. Don't overdo it, don't underdo it. I try to not overdo it because I love me some cheese, so let me not overdo it on here, all right? And then as a topping, I just add scallions right on top. And it makes a really colorful opportunity and a really colorful menu item to add to whatever the other simple items are that you're serving that particular day, all right? Pretty simple. Quite honestly, you can whip this puppy up in like 15 minutes because the crescent rolls take about 10 minutes. Dice your items up and simply just put it on your serving tray, which I'll do right about now. All right. Now I want to take a second and also introduce you to a second recipe. So that's the very first recipe, pretty simple, straight to the point. But I do want to share with you a second recipe that I've already prepared for you that's just as simple as the first one. Now I want to take a second and introduce you to the second recipe, and this is one of my go-tos, okay? Absolutely love this recipe. It is simple, straight to the point, but also pretty filling in my opinion because it does have a protein, it has a meat component to it, all right? So this recipe consists of crackers. I actually have some salt and pepper gluten-free crackers that I like to utilize because that makes it suitable for everyone who's coming. So that's these crackers. On top of that is a bit of fig jam, and it's a joke in my household or actually amongst my friends when I take out the fig jam, you know that it's really fancy. So I spreaded a bit of fig jam on top. Now there is a layer of smoked salmon because who doesn't love some good smoked salmon? There's a small layer of smoked salmon there. It is topped with a slice of avocado and then I drizzled some honey on the very top. What I can tell you is that this is simple, it's filling, it doesn't break the bank, and let me tell you, it is absolutely delicious. While I absolutely love to host, and I want to make sure that our guests are fed, the reality is I'm probably not going to be spending hours and hours in the kitchen. And yes, while these are 2 simple options to keep your guests from getting hungry, from getting cranky, right, from maybe having a hangover because you gave them too much alcohol and not enough food, all right, I truly want you to do what's comfortable for you. If there are other small bites that you can create that aren't going to break the bank for you, but you still want to welcome people over, I want you to lean into that. please give yourself permission to just start hosting. Bring the people that you love and you care about and you enjoy spending time with, bring them into your space in a way that doesn't break the bank. I think it's the perfect time for me to also invite you to just start something else, to give yourself permission to just start the things that you truly want to do. I'm actually looking forward to the little bites and the big bites that we're going to have at the 3rd annual Just Start Summit, happening on Saturday, May 20th in Washington, D.C. And I would love for you to join me there. If you're someone who's interested in starting the things that you want to do, you need some support, you need a little bit of kick in the tail to help you stay a little bit more accountable, this is the summit for you. Head over to JacquelineMBaker.com/JustStart2023 to pick up your ticket and enjoy a day of support in the funding space, in the design thinking space, in the business and marketing tool space, getting out of that negative thinking and giving yourself permission to just start. So start posting people in your home, and also I look forward to seeing you at the Just Start Summit. See you soon.